The technology sphere is larger and stranger than most people think it is, and it has been for quite some time. Examples include mobile apps, big data, and even the deep web. Here is a list of the top 9 most interesting facts about techs, and whether you consider yourself to be an IT pro or a technophobe, these fascinating technological facts will astound you. So, without any further delay, let's start from number 9. Wikipedia is not maintained by humans. We are all aware that one of the most well-known websites in the world is Wikipedia. The website is entirely maintained by bots, despite the fact that it was created and is still edited by volunteers. There are 2,468 tasks that have been approved to be entirely run by bots on Wikipedia, which has more than 52 million English Wikipedia pages. These bots carry out tasks like spelling checks and page creation, among others. To stop vandalism, they can even reset pages to their original states. Updates can occasionally be found in the most unlikely places. For example, we've seen information for professional services like Office 365 consultant support, where helpful information was posted. These bots can be useful in situations like this. However, before they can be used, they must be approved by the bot approval group. Number 8. The QWERTY keyboard was actually designed to slow down typing. The layout of the first typewriters, which were developed in the 1800s, caused technical problems. Because there are many mechanisms at work in typewriters, pressing certain keys simultaneously or too quickly can cause the metal arms that hold the letters to jam and clash. A rise in IT support for Croydon indicated that more user-friendly technology was required in certain UK regions. As we have seen, specialized IT support needed in situations where technology is not being used properly. The QWERTY keyboard, which was eventually developed by E. Remington and Sons and completely resolved the issues of the typing bars getting jammed, was the result of Christopher Latham Scholl's desire to solve this problem and numerous modifications. Number 7. The vast majority of the world's currency is digital. Although it's no secret that digital currency is important to the modern economy, few people are aware of just how much of a role it plays. Only 8% of the world's currency is made up of actual coins and bills. The rest is digitally archived. However, changes in our relationship with money are still in their early stages. The rise of Bitcoin and blockchain, according to experts, will hasten the evolution of our entire method of conducting business. Number 6. Google was almost sold in 1999. A deal to sell Google to Excite was being negotiated by Larry Page. The deal, which called for $750,000 and 1% ownership of Excite, never materialized. These are 2 explanations for why this occurred. Are you aware that businesses used specialized IT support to aid them? Examples of companies that Business IT Support London Solutions have assisted in thriving and expanding include Google and Microsoft. The first is Excite's CEO, backed out of the agreement because Larry Page insisted on using Google's rather than Excite's technology. However, Stephen Levy revealed in a book that the CEO of Excite was not pleased with how well the Google algorithm performed. He believed that because Google's search engine returned results that were relevant to users' queries, it would drive users away from Google and make it challenging to attract and keep visitors to their main website, the Excite webpage. Number 5. 3D printing is nothing new. Although 3D printing technology has been around for a long time, it has only recently started to gain attention. Rapid prototyping was the name given to the idea when it first emerged in the 1980s. Although Charles Hull was successful in obtaining a patent for the stereolithography device in 1986, the first 3D printer to be sold commercially did not appear until 2009. Since then, there has been a significant market divergence that has made it possible to introduce 3D printing technologies across a variety of industries and market levels. Number 4. Amazon.com was not always called Amazon. In the beginning, Jeff Bezos tried a variety of names for his company. He initially registered Cadabra Inc. as his legal name. He kept looking for new names after hearing that the name was too peculiar. Other names included browse.com, relentless.com, awake.com, and bookmail.com. Bezos still owns relentless.com today, but it links to amazon.com by default. Number 3. Email predated the World Wide Web. It's difficult to envision a world without the internet in the mobile era we live in today. Surprisingly, however, the internet is comparatively more recent than email. Years before the internet existed, in 1971, Ray Tomlinson sent the first email to himself. Tomlinson asserts that the first test emails he sent were completely forgettable. Number 2. It's still possible to visit the world's first web page. The first version of the website launched in 1991 and was hosted by a Next machine at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. The public was given all the information they needed about the World Wide Web on this helpful page. Its main purpose today is to act as a historical repository. You can still visit the page. And finally, at number 1, the majority of internet content exists on the deep web. The amount of content that is accessible to the average internet user can only be partially explored. The internet is much larger than this easily searchable content, despite a well-known Dutch researcher estimating that 4.5 million websites are currently indexed by search engines. Although estimates of the deep web size and scope vary, some researchers think it to be at least 400 times bigger than the surface internet. And here is a bonus fact for you. There is a website that tracks the internet age. At howoldisintheinter.net, you can determine how many days the internet has existed and how old you were when it was initially launched. You can find the link in the description down below. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.